Okay, making a video. I think this is week 5. Sorry about the video last week. I had it in slow motion mode, so everything I recorded had no sound. You can see stuff is waking up. Everything looks pretty good so far. The Che berry, seedless Che, has actual berries on it. This, still not sure if it's a mulberry, but I'm pretty sure it is. World's Best, waking back up. Giambo. A couple weeks ago I said this was a Tamcam, but it's a Giambo. Going through my stuff. Matsumoto. Shaanxi Li waking up. Boysenberry waking up. Boysenberry mulberry. Hey, what the heck? Oh, it's a mosquito hawk. Mosquitoes in Texas. This is the GA866 I bought to cross-pollinate with these two Shaanxi Lis. Contorted. Mulberry looks really good. This one has woken up, taken on the stuff. Got my Valdosta, one of my big Valdostas waking up. Got the mulberries just barely starting to turn color. Another tree that woke up since the last video. Okay, this tree, it's a Matsumoto, and I had to do some research of it. It has anthracnose, which they said really doesn't hurt the tree. It's a fungus that will cause it to defoliate, and they said usually it comes back. But I went ahead and got some fungicide to take care of it. This is the Rosianka. You can see it's waking up, and it's got a little bit of fruit on it. Not as much as last year. And this one is a giant Fuyu, and it is completely loaded. But you can expect, as with any persimmon, that you'll get fruit drop. This is a nice little surprise. These came back from last year, did nothing, and I sit over here behind it, and a little hummingbird comes and feeds on it every day, and it's really cute. Going through here, I decided to just put, I can't remember, I think these are impatiens. I'm not a flower guy, but they look nice in the barrel. And then I did some other kind, it was a different kind of impatient, but almost the same. Everything over on this side is completely out of dormancy. Everything in the garden except for the American persimmon is out of dormancy, so I'm happy about that. This year, or every year, I go through and I say I'll spray these stinking trees before these stupid budworms come out, and I didn't. And you can see they've eaten the crap out of everything. I sprayed some of them. I think only sprayed the other half of this tree. I'm gonna go back right over here, just kind of at the front, so I don't have to keep looping around in circles. This Hardy Chicago was nice. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this whiskey barrel this year. I had flowers in there last year, but I think I want to put like tomato or probably okra, because it's Texas, and in a month it'll be too hot for tomatoes and they'll run and be nasty. This Haichia is woken up and looks really nice, and the Giardi dwarf, or Giardi not so dwarf, is awake. Got little mulberries on it. I was worried when the Thai dwarfs all died back to the ground this year I wasn't gonna get anything because those are probably my heaviest producers, but they look good. They're coming back. This is where that pomegranate was, the wonderful, and I got a wonderful and a Texas sweet right next to each other, so I'm like, decided I'm not gonna do that. The other week I called these a Nanjing cherry. It's not, it's a Nanking cherry with a K, Nanking. You can see this is one of the tide dwarfs that has growth coming up. I really don't care if that goes back, because I want this Hardy Chicago to fill up this whole area. This Saijo, it's probably my biggest tree, or biggest, well, no, I got a Fuyu over there that's pretty big, but it's probably one of my favorites. I don't know, I can't tell between that and the Rosianka. This, of course, the pomegranate looks nice. Standing up straight. Yesterday it rained pretty hard, so everything was flapping over to the ground, which is good. I came out here and fixed it. And the Texas sweet pomegranate, you could just see with those budworms really eat the crap out of everything. Look back around. Look back around and do one thing, because people said they want to see from this. Well, my friend said he wanted to see it from this angle, because I said you can't see through the yard. Okay, so yeah, you can't see across the yard very well. Oh, I had to cut this chayberry down to the ground, and last week I also said that I hope it's below the graft. No, I want it above the graft. I can see it's starting to grow a little bit from below the graft, so I had to pinch that bottom off, but it's coming back above the graft, which is what you want. And get a little pretty picture of this side. You can see everything's starting to look nice, or at least nice to me. Oh, my friend said to say like and subscribe at the beginning of the video, but because people always forget, and of course I always forget too. And hopefully my daughter will start watching these videos. I think she just clicks on it and then she doesn't have the patience to watch them. But you know, kids do what they want. These videos really for her, because I want her to hear my voice and hear the stuff in the garden that I do, because she is terrified of bugs, which is okay. People have their own thing. I'm terrified of Jennifers, so I'll watch out for them. This is that peach tree. I sprayed it yesterday with a fungicide and the Bonide or BT. I can't remember which one it was. Anyhow, it just keeps it from the plum curculio biting it, which is the Texas. That and the humidity, or our little turds in our gardens that we have to deal with. But it looks like it's done well. I think I did it at a good time, because we're going to have a really good week of temperatures that won't really get no rain washing it off. It's just one of those things you have to spray both of them. I sprayed a copper fungicide and then the Bonide. It was Bonide. It was the Captain Jack bud killer or whatever. It's a bug killer. Well, see, some of them still have these little turds hiding in there. But I went through this today and earlier, kind of looked at all this stuff, and it looked like, you know, where they fold these leaves over like this, they hide in between there, but they do it at a pretty poor rate. So when they do that, that spray just leaks right into them, chases them off. Get out of here. And then I got another peach here. If you ever see the sap leaking from your fruit, that probably just means it's too late and the bug has bitten it, bored into it, and it'll rot the pit. So like right when it gets ripe, or right before it gets ripe, it'll just rot. I can tell by the way these trees look. I need to put some iron in it. Iron on them. They're usually greener than this. I mean, I know it gets locked up in the soil because we have that clay, red clay soil, like every country song talks about red dirt roads. That's what we have here. But all this mulch has only created years and years of mulch have only created a good, I don't know, 4 inches of consistent mulch. This is a Shaanxi Li that the deer decimated last year. That's why I had the cages. That's why I have the cages around everything. Nothing really messes with anything except for the deer. You know, Promcoculio, deer, and fungus of the Texas turds. Okay, that's just that world's best waking up. I guess this is my biggest persimmon. This is the Fuyu. I had to take off branches where I tied them off with a rope and didn't cut it in enough time. It rotted through the branch. Leave it to me to be lazy, but who cares? I just go through. This is you can see the Thai dwarf waking up over here. I need to prune back all this dead on it just to give it a better shot. I think I'm gonna let these few centrals that came up be the tree. You can see where it didn't die in some of the areas. I'm just gonna cut that branch off because it's really never gonna be a heavy grower. Matsumoto. This Howell River looks really nice. You can see, I'll give a shot over here, these pear trees are enormous. I imagine with all these rain we're getting, I'm gonna have to spray because it's gonna be fire blight coming soon. These last year were horrible, so I'm glad I put those bags of manure underneath them. And this one woke up finally. Other Rosianka, awake, doing good. I'm gonna go through here. It's always nice to go through with a little stick and wave it around before you walk through and make a video so you can get all the spider webs so you don't wrap them around your face. This is not world's best. It is Smith's Best Persimmon, Okigoshi. I can't say it. One of those. Looks good, doing good. And this is the same tree last year that these tent caterpillars or budworms or whatever worms get, and I didn't come out and spray it, and hopefully I'll give it a chance because my lazy butt. Buddha back in here hiding. I need to prune that, get it to where he can look around. Mijiambo persimmon, it's getting big. It did not have one flower this year, which is good. I wanted a year of growth because last year it produced 10 fruits for a small tree like that, and it puts a lot of stress on it. This is another boysenberry. I had to tie up because of the rain, knocked it down. Another Smith's Best Persimmon, waking up, and I sprayed it. It has new growth. It looks really good, really beautiful. Persimmons are beautiful trees. This is that Tananashi, another one. I should have came out and sprayed, but I did it yesterday. The sad thing is when I put on the little backpack and pump sprayer, it only took me 10 minutes. So, just lazy. Another Hachia persimmon waking up. Let's see, get a shot. Oh, Mr. Crane fell over and dancing around. Had too much fun last night. My fish swimming around. That GA866 finally awake. Whatever pomegranate that is. The Lang, and over here is the Lee. Smith's Best. Tore up because I'm lazy and didn't spray, but it'll recover. A lot of these I don't really care if they don't have fruit, but I want them to grow, so they can raise above the deer level, because deer they'll snack on anything. Let's come over here. I do have plums, and you can see all these plums have already been pecked. Birds just like, I'm gonna test it. Maybe I'll get something out of it. I don't really ruin the fruit, but I don't want to have to eat after a little pterodactyl. This Roseanka growing. I went through and fed everything because you might as well make it every 5th year that you feed stuff. I think I'm gonna buy like about 10 gallons of that fish emulsion. I sprayed this plum. This is a Bruce plum, and I of course waited too long. It looks like shite. Let's go through. Another strange thing that I'm not sure if they're alternate bearers, but this Miss Kim didn't set any fruit this year either. But like I said, I want everything to grow, look nice. This Ichi Kikai Jiro is eaten up, which is okay. I don't care. It'll grow. It'll bounce back. All of these trees will bounce back. This is mulberry that just Fruits and Exotic sent a mail, but they replaced it. Good. All right, I'll tell you one thing. I bought some trees. I bought the 2 Hardy Chicagos to replace some trees that died from Plant Me Green. And usually they'll ship 2 in one box, and they'll put them upside down facing each other, but they'll put bamboo in it, and they didn't, so the trees just smashed into each other. So I'll probably never use them again. I said something to them, but of course they ain't gonna respond because they might have to do something. Hachia, I sprayed 2. Dang, every year I say I'm gonna get out here and spray them before the worms get them, but those worms come out of these oak trees that surround my little fish bowl. And I mean, it's really good because it knocks down the wind, but I don't want to put for me to spray it, I have to get I have to use a systemic insecticide and put it into the roots, and I don't want to do that. My pecan waking up, you can see these little things. If you go through when they wake up and you don't have another one, and you pull the pollen down, it pollinates them. So when people say you need 2, you do. It'd probably do better, but you can still get some fruit out of it that way. Peach tree that I'm gonna replace this year. It's looking rough. Another peach tree. This, I finally remember what kind of fig this is. It's a Cadota fig, and it's always been okay. It's never been great, spectacular, but it's a good fig. Here's that, I can't remember what it's called. It's a persimmon, but it's Izu, and it's loaded this year too, so that's really nice. That's my neighbor honking at me. Him and his goats are giving me a run for my money because I'm gonna run them off too. They're as bad as the deer. This is that white fig. This is that Parfianca, and then we got another fig over here, another Tananashi. Oh, it's loaded too. Goodness, it looks really good. Let me walk through, get ready to end this video. And you can see how fast they grow. This is at fig the Pastelleri, and it's already come back from the ground. This is the other fig. Oh, I wanted to show you, but I can't remember where it is. I have a Brava fig that I hardly ever get. This is the Coldadom. It's either just Blanca or Blanca Negra. I can't remember. There's two. Oh, there it is. There's that. You can see that Brava in there. Great Wall. And again, this is the fig, the Black Mission, that I've never gotten anything off of. Should tear that up. And of course, this is one of the tight orsets died back to the ground. And that over there, yeah, I try not to show this area, but it's might as well show all the crap too. This is a persimmon that the branch broke off of it, and then these branches it was leaning way too much, so I trimmed them. And then you can see the green growth coming back. It's popping off new branches. This is that Hardy Chicago. There was a I can't remember what kind of fig it was. Brown turkey. It's a crap fig. I mean, it's a good fig. Every fig's good, but if you have exceptional figs, and I'm not saying that that Hardy Chicago is an exceptional fig, but it's better than most. You can see that the Chayberry over here is waking up, looking good, and these are all thornless blackberries that I planted. I don't remember what kind, but yeah, they're alright. This is a Lee Jujube, and that's pretty much it. Everything is awake and looking good. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.